Okay, rather than make you watch me put this up, I'm going to do my usual when it comes to these things. It's magic. So I had to change the actual position of the actual shelter itself. Just the footprint of it was this actually a little bit too big for the other area. But it looks perfect. Well, hello there everyone, it's the 26th of April eventually. First time in Scotland that we've been able to actually go out wild camping, so really looking forward to it, couldn't resist. It's been absolutely stunning for the last few days, but today and tomorrow are going to be absolutely horrible. Complete contrast. So very, very squally, rainy, very windy as well. So I've actually gone for taking the One Tigris Armwall tent out. Just so I can actually sit inside it with my actual chair just during the actual showers itself. So it might get quite noisy with the actual noise of the rain. A few new bits of kit to actually try out as well, so looking forward to it. Got the Rabascent 700 sleeping bag, so going to give that a wee try tonight. And the other thing that I did on the last trip was I didn't actually use the inner mesh for the actual shelter itself. So I'm going to use that, give it a wee try out just to see how it works. Anyone that's been to Scotland knows that we've got a bit of a midgie problem, so I thought I'd give it a try out before the midgies actually come out, because they've been sitting there in quarantine for absolutely ages as well, so they're going to be incredibly hungry when they do get out. So just want to make sure I'm actually protected. So just going to get the rest of the actual shelter set up, the bedding set up, and then we'll get going. Really looking forward to trying this out. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully be toasty. Okay, so I'm going to go and try and put this chair up now. Don't laugh at me, I always tend to make an absolute pig's ear of it. So let's see if I can get this up nice and smoothly. I always seem to end up putting it, the actual seat, the fabric part upside down. So we're going to nail it today. Now what it has got is significantly colder just in the last wee while, so the big jacket's on. Look at that, in a oneer. Let's see if it collapses. Made it. Although it's got colder, the actual wind's gone, and the rain's sort of gone for a wee while as well, so I'm going to take advantage of it, get a wee bit of fishing done. Have a wee read first though. looks like it's chilly for tea. So just when I arrived with the actual spot where I am just now, the Forestry Commission were here. Unfortunately, I'm having to tidy up after some people that had been here before. So I had a long chat with them. I'm not going to go into a rant about leave no trace, but I have agreed that I'm going to tidy up one of the camps up the top from people that were here over the last few days as well, just to sort of help them out. But the other thing we were talking about as well was actually fire. So they're still sort of discouraging fires just now. So I have sort of said that I would use my twig stove tonight. So I've got the Wild Camping International one, so I'm going to get that set up. Now I'm right beside a massive big fire pit, so it is slightly frustrating, but as I said, I've spoken to them and I've said that I wouldn't. So we'll get this actually set up and we'll get the fire going. Looking forward to a little bit of heat, in all honesty. It is actually quite cold, but we'll get a wee fire going and then we'll get some dinner on. So unfortunately this was meant to be me cooking chili. I've got everything all sorted out, but just checked the weather forecast just now. There's heavy rain coming in and it's going to be lasting for about an hour, so I thought I'd just quickly get this done. So I'm just going to be going for one of these. I just actually brought this along with me just in case, and just as well I did. So pasta bolognese. And then it's going to be a case of hunkering down in the actual shelter for about an hour. In fact, that's actually starting just now, so just going to get this boiled up. Well, this wasn't quite the meal I had planned, but much needed. Nice. So I'm just going to finish this. Not much else to do apart from a little bit of reading. But as I said, fortunately the chair fits in here. So we're just going to chill out for a wee bit and I'll hook up with you later on. I'll have to say, these are the sort of moments why I sort of do this sort of thing. A lot of people go, why, you know, but it's just when you're sitting there, absolute silence. You've literally just got a few birds sort of floating around. There's a rather annoying owl in the background. A few fish jumping, but it's just at one with nature. It's just gorgeous. It's really nice. Which brings me on to the next thing. We might sort of finding out what sort of trips you guys have got planned over the next wee while. Any exciting sort of things you've got. Please put a wee comment below. Just interested in finding out what other people are actually up to. I've been looking at conceivably doing mountaintop camping. Don't know if you've ever watched sort of Haze Outdoors, but also some of these sort of things are just absolutely phenomenal. They look absolutely amazing, so it'd be really nice to be able to sort of do it. But I need to up my tent game. So at the moment I've got a Vango Nevis 200, I think it is, which is not really up to scratch, I don't think, but it's more just a case of it's so simple because it's just one pole. But if you do have any sort of advice on what tents to sort of have for that type of thing, please just put a comment below. It'd be very much appreciated. So I'm literally just going to sit here, chill for the next few bit, just until I'm actually going to bed, and I'll hook up with you then and try and get a bit of reading done under the light in there. Cheers. Well, I went and fell asleep, went and lay in the actual sleeping bag just to sort of give it a wee try out, see what it was like, just when it was raining earlier on, and I woke up and it's pitch black. So missed a bit of video opportunity there. So, but I have to say, super impressed with the sleeping bag, really nice and toasty and warm. But it's a bit rainy just now, don't know if you can hear it. But it's really nice just having the lantern there, just giving it the light in the actual shelter itself. So, but as I said, quite cold. So just gonna leave the hat on, take one of the jackets off, and probably give it a try. But I think again the sleeping bag will probably be a little bit too warm. But just to get off in the first place. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning folks. That was an absolutely brilliant sleep. Really good. Well impressed with the sleeping bag. Really warm, kept me toasty. But I've woken up to a bit of a storm. Weather forecast was meant to be about 9-mile-an-hour winds, and it was meant to be sort of sunny spells. But it's absolutely blowing a hoolie out there, as we actually say. But so we're going to see how we actually go. So I'm going to get up just now and actually have a little wander around. The tent still seems to be in one place, but I'm going to go and try and get a weather forecast just to try and see what is happening. Because as I said, if it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, I might have to think about packing up a little bit earlier than planned. But as I said, a really good night's sleep. Gutted I actually went and fell asleep, because I had lots of like really nice shots all planned, because I had the lantern up as well, so it was really nice in the actual shelter. Just give me some ambient light. But I missed quite a lot of what I was actually planning on doing, but I obviously needed the sleep. Okay, so I'm just going to get up just now. So this is what I'm meaning. So it's just the wind itself is just so strong. Considering I said it was meant to be sort of 9 miles an hour, it definitely isn't that. But still really nice. And I'm also glad that the water level has not risen. Sometimes in this particular loch they actually change the water levels, and so they haven't done that. So this isn't an island anymore. I don't have to swim for home. But just look down the valley there. It's just absolutely stunning. And again, even from the shelter point of view, where is it? It's there. You know, nice and stealthy. But as I said, I'm going to go up to the car just now. Hopefully you can even hear me. I'm going to go up to the car just now just to actually see if I can get a weather forecast just to sort of see, because if this gets any stronger, I do probably sort of need to think about packing up. So I'm just going to go off up to the van just now, get it checked out. Well, what can I say? I've just been up to the actual van just to sort of check the forecast. I've got a bit better reception up there, and I've got about a half-hour window before it really kicks off, so I'm going to have to tear down camp and head home. Absolutely gutted, really looking forward to today, looking forward to breakfast and all that sort of things. But as I say, this is just blowing an absolute hoolie. I'm surprised the shelters actually managed to stay actually fairly sort of thing. The pole itself sort of seems to be a bit bent, but I don't know where this came from. As I said, the weather forecast for today, as I was saying earlier on, sort of 9 mile an hour winds and sunny intervals. So I certainly wouldn't think this is what was actually forecast, which is a damn shame. But it is what it is. But for our first trip of the actual year, thoroughly enjoyable. Really enjoyed it. Last night was just special. It was just brilliant, just sort of sitting there and enjoying myself. Just drinking a couple of beers and reading my book. So looking forward to many more. So thanks very much for watching. As I said, if you have enjoyed, please give it a wee subscribe and a wee like. It'd be very much appreciated. And a couple of comments would be nice, just to sort of find out a bit of feedback and also what you guys have got planned over the next week while. Okay, take care and thanks for watching. Bye bye.